Morocco has done it again, and this time the message to the rest of Africa is loud, clear, and impossible to ignore. At a moment when global capital is becoming more cautious, selective, and strategic, the North African kingdom has pulled off another industrial masterstroke. China's Guizhou Tyre, one of Asia's heavyweight tire manufacturers, has approved plans to build a jaw-dropping $300 million tire factory in Morocco, further cementing the country's reputation as one of Africa's most attractive and strategically irresistible investment destinations. In a continent hungry for large-scale industrialization, value addition, and serious manufacturing muscle, Morocco is once again showing what is possible when smart policy, world-class infrastructure, and long-term vision align. This announcement feels less like a lucky break and more like confirmation of a powerful trend. Global capital is no longer just testing the waters in Morocco. It is committing, building, and betting big. According to details released by Guizhou Tyre, the company's board of directors formally approved the project on January 5, giving the green light for what it described as a cutting-edge, intelligent tire manufacturing facility. The plant will be located in the Cité Moham, the sixth within the Tanger Tech Industrial Zone, a location that has quietly become one of the most strategically valuable industrial addresses on the African continent. This will be Guizhou Tyre's second overseas factory after its existing facility in Vietnam, signaling that Morocco is not a casual choice but a calculated move in the company's global expansion strategy. The facility is designed to produce semi-steel radial tires, primarily for passenger vehicles, with an impressive annual output capacity of 6 million tires. These tires will roll off the production lines under Guizhou's well-known Advanced and Samsung brands, names that already enjoy strong recognition in international markets. One cannot help but ask, what does it say about Morocco's industrial credibility when Chinese manufacturers entrust it with high-volume, high-value production meant for global supply chains? The scale of the investment itself is nothing short of awe-inspiring. The total project cost stands at approximately $298.72 million, a figure that reflects serious long-term commitment rather than speculative interest. Of this amount, about $293.02 million has been allocated specifically for construction, underscoring the physical and technological heft of the facility being planned. An additional $4.53 million has been set aside for interim interest, while $1.17 million will be used as initial working capital to support early operations. Funding for the project will come from a mix of Guizhou Tyre's internal resources and externally mobilized, self-raised funds, indicating both balance sheet strength and strong confidence from financiers. Construction is expected to take roughly 2 years, meaning the factory could be operational by around 2028 if timelines hold. At its current stage, the project has moved beyond speculation and announcements into firm approval, placing it squarely on the execution path. For observers across Africa, the question becomes unavoidable. How many countries can claim not just memoranda of understanding, but board-approved, fully financed industrial projects of this magnitude? Beyond bricks and machines, the financial projections attached to the factory reveal why Guizhou Tyre sees Morocco as a winning bet. Once operational, the plant is expected to generate annual sales revenues of approximately $182 million, alongside an estimated annual profit of around $41 million. The projected total investment return rate of 13.37% speaks volumes about the commercial logic underpinning the decision. Guizhou Tyre has indicated that the investment aligns with its broader strategy of internationalization, intelligentization, green development, and high-end positioning. In reported remarks, the company explained that the Moroccan facility would help enhance its product structure, optimize its global capacity layout, and improve operational resilience and risk resistance. In an era defined by supply chain disruptions, geopolitical tensions, and trade uncertainties, could there be a stronger endorsement of Morocco's stability and strategic relevance? Timing, as they say, is everything, and this deal could not have come at a more opportune moment for Morocco. The country's economy is already on an upward trajectory, with analysts projecting even stronger momentum in the coming years. According to Standard Chartered's Global Focus 2026 report, Morocco's economy is forecast to grow by 4.5% in 2026, building on an estimated 4.8% growth rate in 2025, its strongest performance since the pandemic. Analysts attributed this optimism to a credible macroeconomic framework and robust performance in non-agricultural sectors, even as the global economy grapples with trade slowdowns and geopolitical strain. Accelerated public and private investment, particularly tied to massive infrastructure projects linked to the 2030 World Cup, has played a key role, while services and industrial sectors continue to show resilience. Household consumption is expected to benefit from easing inflation, steady remittances from Moroccans abroad, and strong tourism revenues. Against this backdrop, Guizhou Tyre's investment feels less like a gamble and more like a calculated alignment with a rising economic powerhouse. Morocco's appeal stretches far beyond impressive short-term growth figures and enters the realm of structural economic strength. The country is currently experiencing robust, broad-based expansion, with real GDP projected to hit around 4.8% in 2025 and remain strong at about 4.5% in 2026, driven by rising domestic demand, record low inflation, significant job creation exceeding 220,000 new positions, and a services sector firing on all cylinders. This momentum has pushed Morocco above its pre-pandemic growth averages and firmly positioned it as one of North Africa's most dynamic emerging economies. Yet it is in the automotive sector that Morocco's economic strategy truly reveals its global ambition. Strategically located at the crossroads of Europe, Africa, and Atlantic trade routes, and supported by world-class infrastructure such as the Tanger Midport, deep free trade networks, efficient logistics, and investor-friendly industrial zones, the country has become a magnet for the world's biggest automotive names. From Renault-Nissan's massive Tanger complex, the largest car factory in Africa, exporting 90% of its output to more than 70 countries, to Stellantis' integrated production hub in Kenitra, Morocco has built a complete, vertically integrated automotive ecosystem. The presence of major suppliers and manufacturers such as Benteler, Yazaki, Hirschman Automotive, Ford, Volkswagen, and even new generation players like BYD has helped Morocco achieve a staggering milestone, overtaking China and Japan to become the European Union's top automotive exporter in 2023. From vehicle assembly to engines, components, wiring systems, and now high-volume tire manufacturing, the ecosystem is not just growing, it is compounding. How many African economies can credibly claim to host an automotive value chain so deep, so interconnected, and so globally competitive that it consistently outperforms traditional industrial powerhouses? The benefits of the Guizhou tire plant for Morocco are both immediate and long-term. At the most basic level, the factory will create jobs directly through manufacturing roles and indirectly through suppliers, logistics providers, and service industries. Skills transfer is another critical gain, as advanced manufacturing technologies and intelligent production systems are introduced and local workers are trained to operate them. The plant will also strengthen Morocco's position within global automotive supply chains, increasing exports and generating valuable foreign exchange earnings. Tax revenues, industrial clustering, and technology spillovers will further amplify the impact. Over time, such investments help move economies away from raw material dependence toward higher value manufacturing, the very transformation many African nations aspire to but struggle to achieve. In the final analysis, this $300 million deal is more than just another factory announcement. It is a powerful statement about what focused economic strategy can deliver. Morocco deserves praise for securing such a high-quality, capital-intensive investment from a major Chinese manufacturer at a time when global capital is cautious and highly selective. For the rest of Africa, the lesson is both inspiring and challenging. Building robust, attractive economies capable of drawing in global industrial players requires deliberate policy choices, long-term planning, and serious investment in infrastructure and human capital. If Morocco can do it, why not others? The race for Africa's industrial future is on, and Morocco, once again, has taken a commanding lead. Your perspective matters. What do you make of Guizhou Tires setting up a $300 million tire factory in Morocco? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments section below. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the New Africa Wealth and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our informative future videos. Stay informed, stay engaged, and thank you for watching.